Hey guys, so it is really late on Saturday night. I just got done watching week 6 of Dancing with the Stars, so I'm officially caught up now. But I wanted to film my recap tonight so that I can have it up tomorrow for you guys on Sunday, so that it can be up before Monday when the new episode comes out. So this is week 6, and I am officially caught up after this video. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Again, I am in a onesie, so I apologize if you don't like my onesie, but anyways, we're going to get into it. This week was Latin night, and to start out with, Pitbull performed, and I thought his performance was so fun. I love Pitbull, and I love Latin music. I don't know why, I just do. I think it's fun to dance to, and yeah, so first up was Ryan and Cheryl, and first of all, I loved their outfits, and I love that they did the blacklight thing. I thought it was so cool. Also, I wrote on here that Ryan was late a little bit, and he didn't keep up with Cheryl quite as much as I wanted him to, but it was fun, and I love them, and I love Cheryl. She looked so good, first of all, and she just is amazing. I love her. And they got a 30. This was a 30 out of 40. It was all out of 40 this week. I apologize if you can see my puppy being hyper at like 2 o'clock in the morning. But they got a 30 out of 40, and then Tara and Sasha were next, and I put on here that that wasn't her best dance, but it was still good. She wasn't angry enough for the dance. I don't think it fit her personality. They did a paso doble, sit down, and I didn't think it fit her personality very well, and it kind of came across in the dance. She wasn't angry enough, and also the music that they had was really hard to dance to. I thought, at least, it wasn't really like a normal Latin paso doble song, so I thought she did alright, but could have done better. Definitely not her best dance. I don't know what my puppy is doing. I apologize, but we're just going to keep going. So after Tara and Sasha was Amber and Max, and I thought it was very sexy. That kind of music is kind of what I expected from Amber. She can shake her hips. She does no problem at being very girly and very sexy in that way, and I do think she was a little bit in her head about it though, and she again felt very disconnected with Max. As I've said in weeks before, I thought she still just felt very disconnected with him, but she did go home this week, so she doesn't have a chance to improve any of that. She got a 28, which was the bottom of the leaderboard. So, I mean, I kind of expected her to go home because she's always had that kind of disconnect, so it was kind of expected for me is what I'm saying. And then James and Sharna was next. So sexy. I love Sharna. I love James. I really think he's going to be one of probably the top 3 at least, I'd say. At least in the top 3 if they don't go all the way. So sexy. He really still surprises me every time he comes out because he's a race car driver. Like, he sits all day. You know what I mean? And he's so good. I love the chemistry. First of all, like, Sharna gave him like this little like look, like this little like smirk in the middle of their dance, and I thought it was so sexy. I love Sharna. Again, she's one of my favorite pros, and I love James. And I also wrote on here that they kind of played it like they were in love, like you really believed that they were in love, even though he has a girlfriend or a wife, I'm pretty sure, but they really played it up to where you could honestly believe that they were in love or had like a romance, and that's how strong their chemistry is. And he got a 38, which is the second top score of the week. And then after him was Mary Lou and Derek. I loved her package and what Derek said about her legs, and whatever he said about she's like my mom's age or whatever he said. I thought it was so funny, but so true. Her legs are killer, especially at her age. She's amazing, and again, her beautiful legs. She kept up with Derek the whole time. She just seems so confident, and I loved that about her. She's just so happy, so bubbly, and so in it. Like, she is in it to win it, and she really puts it all into her performances, and you can really tell that she wants to be there, which I said in a couple weeks ago recap. You can just really tell that she really wants to be there. And Derek is amazing, my favorite guy pro on the show, and he's so good, and I just love him and her together. So they got a 34 out of 40. And then after them was Jaina and Gleb. Guys, if you have not seen this performance, you need to go watch it. Even if you don't watch the show, which obviously if you're watching this, you watch the show. But that was the sexiest performance I have ever seen on the show. And I've watched the show since the beginning, and it's so sexy. The shower scene, the scene where they were in the bed and she was like grinding on him, it kind of looked like something out of 50 Shades of Grey, but not that dominant kind of thing. It was just so sexy, so freaking good. And she was talking about in her package how she didn't pull off sexy well. I think she pulled it off amazingly. She got a perfect score, the only perfect score of the week, and she did amazing. I literally have sexy AF wrote on my thing. It was the best performance of this season thus far, I believe, and damn, she just killed it. She killed it. Again, she got a perfect score, which she well deserved. She was amazing. And then after her was Maureen and Artem. I love her spirit. It's not her best dance. I didn't believe that she had it all the way there, that there was something, just some kind of disconnect. And also I feel like she didn't give it her all this week. I felt like she has definitely had better weeks, and I think she was in her head a little bit because of the package. I can't imagine watching the packages before you perform, but she did good. I mean, it was still good. I still enjoyed it. I still love her and her personality and just this grace and elegance she has about her in general, just in her personality. But it definitely wasn't her best dance. I was a little disappointed. But she got 3 8s and a 7, making it a 31 out of 40. Still pretty good if you ask me. And then after that was Calvin and Lindsay, and they danced. They said in their package that they were dancing the same dance as Jaina and Gleb. I put on here not quite as sexy as Jaina, but still pretty hot. The lifts were amazing. First of all the cartwheels and like all these cool flips that they did, they were amazing. He was very focused, but again, like I said in previous recaps, he still was very, very flat-footed, and I don't know if it's just because he's so big or what, but he don't have like the little, his toes pointed, as I think Julianne pointed out when they asked for judges' comments. He got 9s and a 10, making him a 37, which he's still third, I believe, in the competition this week. Tied for third, yeah. But he did pretty good, but he still needs to get those toes pointed, and he definitely wasn't as sexy as I wanted him to be. But he's still charming and cute, I think, but definitely not as sexy as Jaina. Jaina was the best performance of the night, of the season this year, and his wasn't. So still good though, still good. And then last but not least was Lori and Val, and Lori did amazing, but again, not sexy. I don't know if it was just me that got this weird vibe from her. Maybe it's because of her age, maybe it was because of lack of experience, but she's only 16, so obviously she can't really pull off sexy at 16, but she did really, really well. Again, like Calvin, she did really, really well, and she killed some of the moves, but she kind of lost it a couple times, I felt like, and she definitely wasn't sexy. I still think of her as cute, and maybe that's because of her age, maybe that's because of her dancing, I don't know what it is, but I still just get like a cute vibe from her. But she definitely killed it. She did really, really well still, and she's very powerful and very energetic, and's got like such a bubbly way about her that I just love. So I do really, really like her, but not sexy again. And she got 3 9s and a 10, making it a 37 out of 40, tied with Calvin for third place, I believe. Yeah, so that is my recap of the week. Right now, my top 3 that I want to make it to finals is I want James and Sharna to make it. I want Jaina and Gleb to make it. And I also want Lori and Val, I think, will make it to the finals. And I also really want, just for my personal selfish need, I really want Mary Lou and Derek to make it, or Maureen and Artem, again, because I'm just in love with their personalities and not so much their dancing all the time, but just their personalities. I'd love to see an underdog like that make it, but I don't think that's realistic. I don't think they're going to make it to the finals, maybe the semifinals or even quarterfinals, but I don't think they're going to make it all the way. But you never know. Underdogs can come up, and Mary Lou had a really good week last week, so maybe she will, but we still got a couple weeks to figure that out. Those are just my predictions as of right now. I really think Lori will also be in the final, but that's a given, I feel like, because she's a gymnast. But anyways, those are my predictions for the week, and this is my recap for the week. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am now caught up on all my recaps, and after Monday, I will be making another recap on week 7 when it airs on Monday. It is currently Sunday, so I am caught up. I'm going to go edit this video, have it up for you guys tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow, which is Monday, will be the day when week 7 airs, so I will do a recap later this week. I just wanted to get caught up this weekend, so that's what I used this weekend for, but now I am caught up. So I will see you guys later this week for week 7 recap, and also probably some other vlogs will be going up this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!